Hey, what's going on? Mike here with the MVP Sports Blog. Let's talk about LeBron. Everyone's talking about LeBron James' bad game last night against the Boston Celtics. Now, what's troubling about this whole ordeal is because it's like the biggest game ever, not only for Cleveland fans, I think for the NBA, because if LeBron goes on to win the series, play well and really win the series, most likely he stays. He loses, there's a good chance, 50-50 chance that he leaves. Now, he is on the verge of getting eliminated by the Boston Celtics, but so it's huge. But the thing that everyone's talking about today on the radios, on the internet, on the blogs, was LeBron James' effort in last night's game. Now, it's so huge because, one, the Cavs have over 60 wins. LeBron James is like all world. He's better than everybody, even my boy Kobe Bryant, at this stage in his career. They were picked, if he plays well, if he does just his normal 35 a game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, which is unbelievable. If he does that, which he can normally do against anybody, they go on and win this series because everyone feeds off LeBron on his team. Mo Williams, Antoine Jameson, all the role players, Verjao and all that. Now, he has an elbow injury, so obviously that's affecting him, but he shows spurts. I think it's good enough for him. If he's out there and he's shooting, the elbow's okay, and it's not affecting his legs. But in yesterday's game, he went over 4 in the first half and ended up shooting 3 for 14. Now, but it's not only that. If you look at what his stats were on paper, you think he had a bad game, right? Kobe has those bad games as well, but that wasn't a bad game. A bad game would be shooting 3 for 28, right? Because if this is like a do or die game and he had to shoot and he had to continue to shoot, and he's LeBron James, he can shoot all he wants. He can shoot over 30 times a game, and it would be okay because we would understand, hey, you know what, the guy wanted to win. He shot the ball, he just missed. That wasn't the case yesterday. He ended up shooting 14 times, but it was sort of a lackadaisical, a lot of jump shots at the very end of the game, and not a lot of driving to the rim. In pick and roll situations, he was out there, sort of taking breathers, holding his shorts, and after the game, or after he got taken out, just the look on his face is like something was wrong. I personally think something was wrong with LeBron James. I think it was a personal issue. I think there's either something going on with him personally, there's either something going on with his family or someone in his family, and because he's too good of a player to be overwhelmed by the pressure of actually winning a series and winning a championship. He's too good of a player. He can do it. Kobe Bryant did it. Dwayne Wade did it. I don't think, and he can beat the Boston Celtics. If he played well, because he showed it in Game 3 when they went to Boston. But if he plays like that at home, you got the home crowd. Everyone plays off LeBron, and they win. I think they win that game if he just showed some effort, but he didn't. And I personally think, someone was talking about it today, and I personally think it was a personal issue that he's stressed out about. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with his mind, but I think there's a personal issue that's stressing him inside, which fatigues you, which gets your muscles tired, and you just don't have it emotionally. And he doesn't want to say it to anyone because he doesn't want to have an excuse. But I think that's the only thing that I can account for that particular, the way he played. Now, Kobe Bryant in the past have shut down. He shut down once playing against Sacramento, and this was during a regular season game, I believe. He shot the ball like crazy, and Shaq criticized him. So the next game in Sacramento, he didn't take not one. He took one shot in the first half of that game, and basically telling the Lakers, go ahead and see if you can win without me shooting. second half of that game, he actually came back and played really well, scored over, I think, 24 points. The other time he shut down was against the Phoenix Suns in the seventh game of game 7 when they played well, but the Phoenix Suns definitely overmatched the Lakers at that point and was up by 20, and so he shut it down on the second half of that game. Basically, he wasn't going to win the series. He was overmatched, and he wasn't going to win the finals. And I think he was shutting it down to sort of to protest against Jerry Buss and the Laker organization to say, I can't win a championship with these scrubs, so to speak, And I think he was gonna, at that time, he was gonna opt out of his contract. But the Lakers responded by getting some key players, and he changed his whole outlook. And so the example, if Kobe, like last year when the Lakers were basically picked to win it all, which they did, when they had a tough time against the Rockets, if Kobe would have shut it down at that point and did what LeBron did yesterday, it would have been the same thing. So what LeBron did was pretty much unbelievable at the point in his career, the status that he has and how good he is and what's at stake is just shocking. And I have to think it's something personal. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. That's just my take. This is Mike again with the MVP Sports Blog. Please leave your comments if you have any. What's up with LeBron? I don't know. He has a chance to redeem himself tomorrow. We'll see. We'll talk soon. Bye.